Well, hello everybody. At this point, I'm not even sure what to say. I'm so frustrated with all of this streaming software. It is just, it doesn't matter what version of someone's OBS. Everything is it's just constantly broken. And I'm getting fed up with it. Every single time I turn the software on, it doesn't matter whose version it is, what update it is, nothing. Every single time I turn it on, something is wrong. And sometimes it's the same issues every day, and other times it's new ones. Today, that stupid camera would not work. And now it won't zoom in tight enough on the wide thing that I know it's capable of. In order to get this close, so you don't have like a massive part of my room visible here, I have to switch it to, I don't even know what version it is. Which output it is. Let's check. Let's look at the camera. I have it set in 1920 by 1080, but it is actually broadcasting in like 800 by 600, and that was the only way I could get it to allow me to zoom in. And now when I click on configure video to fix things, well, right now it's not even letting me. It won't even open it. Probably because I'm live. So I'm stuck with this horrible zoom, and there's just no way to fix it. I just want things to work. This is not that hard of a thing to ask for. See, I'm going to be fuzzy the whole time. Just freaking fuzzy the entire time. And this is after last week having to wipe all of my hotkeys out. Every day I have to come in here and all the hotkeys are just borked. There's nothing to do with the interface I'm using. It's these hotkeys here. When I come in every day, they will not remember what they're supposed to do. I finally got it to stop activating on shift, so now I could at least mess around with the things to shift around between what they're doing. But every day I come in, I hit one hotkey, and 3 things that aren't supposed to happen with hotkeys happen. And I have to go through and reset them all, every single stream. And this is just, all this is me trying to have a professional stream here. Just to have I want the experience to just be smooth, and for you guys not to notice when I have to do things. Like if I have to turn the mic off for something, or if I have to change the scene, I don't want you guys to have to notice that thing. I just like to be able to do it. I don't want to have to Alt-Tab out of the game or stop what I'm doing to move my mouse to trigger something just so I can go back to doing what I was doing, like I have to do right now. I'm not really sure what it is. And everyone keeps saying, well, there's something wrong with your system. Like, we're talking about 4 different versions of OBS Studio at this point. 2 or 3 different versions of Slobs, because they updated that several times. And it's my problem, it's my system. Nothing on my system has changed. I mean, every time Windows does an update, some things change, like the sound settings. But every time I know there's an update, I just change. I just go in, I check all the sound settings. Those are easy to fix because it just resets it to default. That's all that is. Just a second, something's going on my bot. Here, fix that. Oh, nice. I turned the alerts down. So they won't be as loud. That was a big thing for me. I didn't want it to be. I want to hear. I'm not even sure if you guys even heard that one. But we'll see. Alright. I should not be on the edge of feeling triggered every single time I start a piece of software up. And earlier today, that camera was causing other problems. I think the camera may have had a driver update, because now whenever I click that configure camera button, it opens up a whole new window that is so much less functional. Like, I have no way, there are more options for controlling the camera, but it's so much less functional than what it was before, and it's just annoying that I can't. It's like they've decided that they want to give you more options, but they're going to put it in a different interface that's not nearly as functional, and they're not going to give you an option to keep the previous interface. Like hello, I didn't ask for this. Can we please go back to what it was before? Need to fix something. Or somebody who wants to defend their precious software nitpicks about it, like, oh, you do know that this version isn't out yet. Like, that's not the problem. No, and all of that, I forgot to even prep myself. I mean, I don't even have my controller, so I gotta get my controller. Hang on. It's been one of those days, and yet again, I haven't been able to eat before this because 30 minutes. Getting ready 30 minutes prior should be more than enough time. I should not have to start getting ready an hour before. Because of glitches in the software. But that's what it's getting to. It's getting to the point now where I basically have to start prepping an hour before because of all of the things that are just guaranteed to go wrong. And their Discord is useless. You don't even get an acknowledgement that you put something in. If they don't have a clue, they just ignore it. They don't say, "Well, we read your thing. Give us," or they don't say, "Let's give us some more information." They don't even do that. I'm gonna try to fix something. This camera is driving me bonkers. Yeah, at this point, it's not even fun. It's not even registering that I'm telling it to do something. Yeah, it's just not. I'm sitting here making changes to it that are supposed to improve it, and it is literally not. Just not functioning. I just, at this point, I don't even feel like doing this anymore. This is way beyond just a rant about something. This is just a... Yes, I am standing, you stupid watch. I spend all day standing at this stupid watch. Cannot figure out that I'm standing, and so I'll go 6-7 hours in a row working here, and it will just mark me as idle because clearly you weren't standing. The threshold for this thing is clearly been broken. At this point, I practically have to run in place in order to get it to work. All right, this isn't going to get any better. I think it's just going to get worse. sorry. Adjust something on the bot. Alright, well, maybe banging my head against some levels in here. Oh, hang on. I spent so much time just trying to get this thing working that I completely forgot that this thing was set up for Minecraft. Not, you know, for our Monday, or basically for our Monday talk show stream. Oh, hey, they're responding. Yeah, so now they're like, oh, wait a minute, now we're gonna start answering. I spent all day the other day having a query posted into that Discord where I could actually respond, and no one ever even bothered to acknowledge it. Now I'm in the middle of streaming, and what do you know? All right, let's go. I don't think I have any new ones on here. Yeah, I've played all of these. Although I don't think I've finished that one. So, let me... because I lost all my hotkeys. There. So if any of the people from the Levelhead community comes in, they can put their levels in. Alright. So let's see. See if I recognize anybody. I want to give their levels a... I like going for people who've made an effort to make some levels and interact with me. Ah, Speakio. Intense and super long. I think I've done that one. Not sure if I beat it or not. Something vibrated. Not sure what it was, but something vibrated. Must be in my imagination. Tim Conceivable. Let's give this one a try. He's been a regular in here. Oh, don't jump too high there. Like that. So that goes like that. Okay, so now that's open. Yeah, well, that's gonna happen later. I think coming down here, doing that might have been a mistake. Hey, Captain Oz. Welcome in. You're just in time to not hear my my rant. I think I need to start this level over again. How are you today, man? I was in your stream earlier. I just got into it, if that tells you anything. Things have just been so frustrating. Not sure what they expect me to do after that. If I go down there, I'm not going to be able to get back up. So, yeah, I started. I'm a little frazzled right now because yet again I went to start up streaming and I turn on OBS and everything's broken, and new things are broken. I mean, I should not have to every single time I turn on OBS remap hotkeys. I mean, let's just be honest. Let's be clear here. That should not have to happen. Let me see if I can get this file they're asking for. Pause this. So they want me to... Let's see, so... What is it? What is the URL supposed to be? Oh, yep, that's it. Copy URL. Okay. There we go. Why are there 2 instances of OBS Studio open? Oh, it's the camera. Yeah, today's big issue was the camera. It just stopped working entirely, and now the camera control is borked. I didn't ask for that to be open. And now the camera window is constantly opening. And look what happened. What the heck? Give me a second, because now I gotta adjust my camera again. I'm gonna go to this for a second. I'm gonna trigger that. And I can go into studio mode and fix the stupid camera. But yeah, they can't. Yeah, you just saw it right there. They can't. The camera, like, it just wouldn't turn on. Now the camera itself, I think, had a driver update today. So that's just one of the many issues. But see, here's the problem I have now with the camera. It's problem with doing it in studio mode is everything is so small you can barely see them. And I've got so many things layered here. Don't snap around. I don't want you snapping around. But I can't. So it's really hard to do this when you're in the studio mode, because everything is so small. There we go. That. I don't know, maybe it was always that level. This camera is still not right. There we go. Okay, so now game, camera. Well, this one's gonna be fun to see. I can't see. I'm just gonna have to wing it and see if that works. But yeah, it's changed on, it's borked on all of my scenes. Alright. Exit studio mode. So, yeah, you can tell. Look at the camera. So now you guys are gonna watch it, because frankly, I don't want to deal with it in the smaller mode. No. You know, normally when I do that, it would go the other direction. This time, when I go to make it larger, it goes to the left. Normally, it would go to the right. There, that looks fine. So, Captain Oz, how's the rest of your day? I know you had some technical issues of your own. How did the rest of your day go? But yeah, for some reason, this system is convinced that I'm running 2 versions of OBS. I mean, two full versions. So let's go see. I see 1. I don't see another. I think at this point, the only way I could fix it would be to drop stream, restart OBS, and then come back in. At least the link opening thing was. Well, I'm glad the rest of your day went well. Not for a meal. Ooh, starting. I think actually that makes, okay, so because all the instances of OBS should be up there. That's right. See? So all of these down here need to go away. Okay. That's never a problem. So yeah, nothing in there shows the issue that I mentioned to them, the hotkeys. Nothing in that report they had me generate even mentions it. Well, tell your wife congratulations on starting out on that new thing. Maybe, hopefully, it will. Somebody accidentally included me in a text message. I'm pretty sure you don't want me seeing it. No, that wasn't it. Alright, well, it's not interfering with this, so I'm just going to move on. So what is she studying? I'm not really sure, though, because if I pick that package up, these spikes will appear. And all the spikes will appear. But the package is the only way to get the key to come over here. But I can make the key go away if I... Commercial photography. Cool. Oh, someone's responding. Well, let's find out what they have to say. There is no other instance. Only the one I'm using. Yeah, they want me to reboot. They want me to reboot the computer. I don't know. What do you think? You think I should? I don't know. This may be another instance of somebody telling me, thinking I need something. My issue isn't the game capture. Two things that are not in that log. I said what the problem was. And they're like, you need to do this, this will fix this, blah 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 blah. Like that's not what I asked you about. So here, he says reboot to fix the phantom issues. So let me say it one more time. Upon first opening OBS. So before it crashed because of some borked process in adjusting the camera, the hotkeys were already all wrong. Yeah, this is very much like trying to talk to basic level tech support. We're going to give you the very simplest potential answer for your problem, and then we're going to just refuse to read anything else until you do that one simple thing. Okay, but the log you asked me to give you doesn't have any reference to the problem I'm talking about in it. So why would it be any different now? I'm really confused about what I'm supposed to do here. I can't, okay, say watch. I pick this up. Okay, they're not wrong. Rebooting, restarting does often help. That's not incorrect. Here, let me turn this camera. See, I want the camera to go that way. See, I want the camera to be more right there. But now, in order to do that, in order to get over there, I'd have to be like this, which is leaning over my desk. If I could zoom in, I wouldn't have this problem. But Zoom has broken. And that... So... that goes there. I can't get out if I don't put this thing right here. I mean, that is absolutely must do. There's no way. If I go down. There's no way back up here. There's no way back up here. What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, I never have a problem with tech people saying reboot because they are not wrong. Reboot does fix a lot of things. But I mean, even the capture log that they asked me to generate mentioned nothing about the camera being a problem or the hotkeys. So here, let me show you, just so you can see. This is Stream Puppy. Okay. All Stream Puppy does is interface with Windows functions. It doesn't, I mean, it does some things. It'll like post chat messages if you tap and stuff like that. But those keys right there are all mapped to a source. They're mapped to hotkeys. Windows controls the hotkeys. Okay? Just like you set them in any app, when you turn that app on, whatever those controls things you've set, it's just interfacing with Windows processes. So right now I have two scenes on, two sources on. Right, so I have the game source on and the Stinger one is on, although it's not, doesn't necessarily need to be there. Oh, hang on, he's saying something. I got it. He's like, you still need to cycle your PC. I'm like, okay, I don't disagree with you on that, but you're still not actually touching my problems. Will persist through a restart. How do I know? Because of what I said in my first post. Multiple versions of OBS and slobs over several months. Same problem. And how hard is that to get? I don't think that's necessarily hard to get. Right? He's focused on the temporary problem, when the temporary problem is not what I'm talking about. His temporary problem will fix a minor issue that's not affecting my computer because my computer is so fast. I mean, there we go. I forgot that could go up there like that. Okay, now we're in business. Stop it. Haha. There we go. So how do I get the rest of these things to go away? Completely independent programs. Given it's affecting completely independent programs across periods, and it's almost certain something specific to your box, like it only affects slobs and OBS, nothing else. Hotkeys I set for other programs work perfectly fine. Only OBS and slobs. Like, clearly you have something wrong. Something is clearly, your setup, there's, maybe there's some malware or something going on, some kind of broken background process. But it's only affecting different versions of OBS. It's not affecting everything else. Okay, so that close. I mean, that's not really, one way or the other, that's not changing anything. At this point, that does that. So I could leave that here. But that doesn't help me, because as soon as I leave, that goes away. Ah, poop. Oh, I got it. Okay. But now I can't get back up there. Because anything that I do is gonna trigger those. So there's something I'm missing. Because I have no ability to get up there from here. Oh, I should also tell him. And I have uninstalled and fresh installed both to no avail. Well, I don't know. I mean, that seems like that's the obvious thing to do because it's the only way to actually get that thing to go over there, but without it over here, I can't get up there. And nothing is necessarily different if I do this. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to do it that way. If I go here like this. Yeah, see, nothing's changed. If I could figure out a way to get back up there, but there's no other boxes around. Nothing here. That battery's got to have something to do with it, but darned if I know. Because nothing I've done so far has opened that one, except for going down on that right there. Going down there, over there on the left where the... Sorry, I'm pointing at the screen, but you guys can't see. I will be streaming for no longer than another, we'll say, anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes. One way or the other. I will be done. I will be done as soon as my family comes home, and it varies when they come home, but usually they're not home before 8:30. And I'll have a heads up. My wife always sends me a message. So I don't know if that answers your question, but if you have levels, the level of the bot is in there that you can submit them. All right, what am I missing here? It's something obvious. It always is. It always is. It's always something obvious. I don't necessarily need to go up to the top left because that's just coins that's up there. There you go. I got one in there. That'll be... I'll either give up on this one or that'll be the next one. I found this one in the marketing department. It's one of 10 conceivables. But how are you speaking? Are you finally back from Japan? Or are you still over there? I'm not sure what it is I'm missing. I'm really not sure. No, that doesn't make... I'm sitting here trying to think, and that doesn't make for good streaming. Aw, sorry, man. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better now, at least. Yeah, that's not going to do anything like that. That just does that. So I can get down over there. I mean, that makes sense because there's a button over there that I'm going to need to get to. But, I'll be darned if I get what else is supposed to do. Because I can do that to go up here. That's not really that helpful. Because as soon as I jump, look. So. Yeah. So I can't open this door. I think that one over on the left opens that door. But as soon as I drop the thing on it, then I won't be able to get back around this side. So Jet, anybody got us any ideas? 'Cause I'm at a loss. I don't see any hidden secrets either. I mean, I think there's one up there above that top left corner, but I don't see any others. And I don't see any advantage to having the box over there. Like, at all. I don't see any advantage to it. As opposed to putting it over here. Which I know I can do by just dropping it. Because I think the point is I need to be able to get back up, and that block allows me to get back up if it's over on the right. But anyway, anything else, and I'm just up a creek without a paddle. I really just don't see any other solution. That's not... I don't know, maybe if it's right there. Let's see. Let's see what happens if I do that. Yeah, it's not gaining me anything there. No, I think I actually can't get back up here now. All right. I will give him a tip, in as much as it's fairly. Speakio, I have a question for you. No, I think I've played that one. It is intense, but I've played that one. So never mind, ignore my question. I already know. I'm gonna give him a tip, but I'm only giving him 100 for now because I haven't beaten it yet. Yeah, but it's creative. It's clearly a challenge, so I'll give him that much. I'll give him that much. Okay, so let's go see this level that Speakio's made. Ember in a mushroom crate. You and your precise. I hope this isn't one of those single tile jump through thingies that require absolute precision to get through. Ooh, it's in the new biome. He's purdy. Lots of fire. Don't see this going well for me. Didn't push far enough. Okay, screw the points down there. Honestly, single tile jumps aren't really too hard in this game because you... No, I mean the ones where they have the single tile that you have to like precisely land right on to get through to something on a timer. That nonsense. That stuff is just bonkers. Oof. I think that's one of those I'm gonna have to get if I jump all the way over there. But before I do that, there are no timers here. Well, okay. I see something. Nope. No way. No. I get what you're saying about precise, though. Ah, no! I saw it at the last second. I saw it at the last second. Okay. All I run on is really reading some of... I've been having some technical issues, Speakio, so I'm in a channel, with my OBS, so I'm in a channel just monitoring. It's nothing. Okay, so somebody posted a response, but it's not related to mine. Okay, so... Ah, too far. Oh, thank you for putting that save point there. I do appreciate it. Oh, hey. Oh. So close. Yes. Ah! Oh! Sorry, I didn't mean to say that right into the mic. It was maybe a bit too loud. Sorry. Oh, man, how do you... That's a tough jump. At this point, I just want to see. I'm not really sure. I'll go up and get the blue one. You know what? I'm not messing with that. Oh! What happened? Why did I drop through? What happened was... Why did I drop through? Is there something different right there that I'm not seeing? Not sure. I tend to be designed that collecting them steps up with see, I like that. I like that. I like that the difficulty is based more on how perfectionist, how much of a completionist do you want to be. Oh, well. Oh. How? How? Oh, is it? No, it's not. What am I missing about that part right there? I don't see. Yes, I got that. I'm gonna have to do that silly random jump up from over here, aren't I? Ooh. Toast my biscuits. Ah! No, 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 my toasty bot. My bot's got toasted. My bot's done been toasted. Oh, can one of you type !current in there to see what the... Does it show? Okay, good. It shows me doing that one. Still not entirely sure what's making me fall right there, but... Whoa! Ah, I can't... I'm afraid to stop on this stuff because I fell through on the other one. And I'm not really sure why I fell down. So it has me confused. Oh. Got that by the hair on this robot's head, which is not much. I'm gonna have to go back up there. Oh. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna have to jump up there, aren't I? That jump right there, I can make that jump? Well, it helps if I jump at the right time. Dope. That's not what I meant to do. Am I supposed to use the throw to get me up there? Like, so I shoot this thing down so I can get the extra jump like that to get it? Or do I just run and get it? Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid was going to happen. I don't see how I can do that without threw it. I meant to throw it down and jump across, and I threw it across and I went down. But see, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that if I try that, it's gonna fall. Because the other time I successfully got up over going that direction, the package went down was heading down into the fire. Yeah, so he's clearly high enough. I just don't see how I'm supposed to get the speed. From here. To get up there. Jump a bit later. Okay, there we go. But it didn't... Oh, I gotta bring this stupid package with me. Jumped too soon. Too soon again. What's happening? What's happening? Mistimed that one. Mistimed that one. Oh. Dope. Well, yeah, but it's a matter of... Okay, there we go. Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Ah, what am I so... No, 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 I don't want to do this again. I don't know how to do this. Because it's like they're going that way. If it was flowing that way, it'd be one thing, but... Ah! I got hot biscuits. My bot's got hot biscuits. No, I don't want toasty biscuits. I don't like toasty buns. No toasting buns. I'm a liberal wearer of sunscreen. Ah, jumped too high. Ah, why won't it go straight down? It keeps sliding to one side. I have an emote that's appropriate for this. I have an emote that's appropriate for that right there, that moment. I have two of them actually, but I think this one's the most appropriate. If we're going for emotes, I'm gonna say, I think that one's the most appropriate for what was happening to me right there. Mm-hmm. Ah. Nope. Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Am I right? Can you think? I have another words one, but that one seems so much more appropriate, considering the level I'm doing. Ah. Oh, that was so close. I don't like this part. I don't like this part. Did you hear me speak, yo? I don't like this part. Ah! Did you do that on purpose, or did my bot purge you? Normally it gives a warning when it does that. When it purges. on! So close, sir. No. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. 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 I'm okay. Okay. Walnut? Really? What language is that supposed to be? Chat translator, I think you're drunk. Oh, I was trying to throw it up. I was trying to throw it up there. All right, all right, all right. You know what? I'll give you. I liked it. I liked it. It was good. It was good. Is it in the marketing department? I'll tip it. I don't see a way to do it here, but not there. I gotta do it here. Yeah, I had this mapped as a button, but I had to wipe all my buttons. It's in the tower. Okay, so you don't need. You don't. Fine. I won't give you my support. I didn't ask to. I'm done with this level. Okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. I enjoyed it. Hey, I said favorites. I like that one. It was a good one. Get any more? 'Cause I'll go back to the marketing department for now. But if you have another one, load it into the bot. The bot clearly wants me to fail more. I could go back and continue trying to figure out Tim Conceivables. When I go through here, I'm often trying to find... If me banging my head against a harder level entertains you, then I am perfectly fine with it. I will try most of them. If it's too frustrating... I did this one, but I don't remember if I actually tipped it. Yes, I did that one. I don't think I actually did. So yeah, you load it up in the queue. And if I haven't found one I want to do before that. Alright, there you go. You beat me to the punch. Fly block tower, simple, precise, intense. You say it's harder, but this one can be a bit rough. I'm just not going to say anything about the last any of those comments. They can all be taken in such an inappropriate way. Whoa, that threw me up there. I think, oh, hold on. I think I get it. There we go. No lighting me on fire. No lighting me on fire. I don't want... Ah, so close. See how it's gonna... I don't see how I'm supposed to make it over that. But... Because... Do I have to run from off the platform up to it to get the speed? Like start over there in the corner and run and just time it so that it's not about running. Yeah, it's about timing that throw. I think I need to be closer over to the left. Ah! I'm not getting high enough. I'll be sure to check out that clip. No! Oh, no, I totally borked that one. Yeah, just... Ah. Are the coins even necessary other than just to give me a guide of what the ideal route that I'm missing? So I mean, this part right here, is it necessary to make it through? Do I need the diamonds to get through? Okay. Yeah, that's right. This is one of your levels. Gems are not necessary. They just increase the difficulty. There better be a save thing over here somewhere. Yeah, no. What is this? Come on. I'm not timing it right. Almost. I have to do it before he hits. There we go. I get the feeling those little levels like that, those little things, are going to, those little, the little level, the elevators going up, that's just going to get really hard at the end. Ooh. Ah! Come on! Before you know. Ah! Oh no. No. I really don't like spikes. I really don't like spikes. I really don't like spike. I mean, no, it's a very unique one. Okay. It's good. It's fun. It's just me and spikes just don't get along well. Especially I'm afraid to jump too high because of the spikes on the ceiling. A perfectly timed one. Oh, I did wait too long. Thank you, bot, for posting that. Yep, remember this is an Extra Life stream. On Fridays, I actually stream to the Extra Life team channel. You can see the total right there below me. We're approaching 600. So 500 was the first goal. That got me another medal, so I'm keeping my streak up. There's a missing one, but I did get it. It was a silver. So I like them because it just shows, it's a tangible way of saying, hey, look. Because sometimes especially when you have, when you have the issues that I have, it can be nice to have a tangible, like, this is something that I did that was helpful and helped people. So I like that they do that for us. More than just the shirts. I like the shirts too, but I like to wear them on stream. But I like the tangible side of, hey, look, I did a good thing for people here. So I was glad to get another one this year. And we're on our way. We're almost approaching 60% of the way to goal 2, which is 1,000 and would be the gold medal. Would be, if I get it, my 4th in a row. And more importantly, it just so happens to work out that hitting that this year will put me, if I get to that gold level, it'll put me over 8,000 lifetime raised for this charity. So that's $8,000 that people like you have contributed to help people like my niece, who, as I've said before, that hospital you can read about. It's not right there because I wasn't allowed. That's the one from the actual Extra Life one. I need to trigger the right one. I just keep forgetting. When I spend all my time fighting with the OBS, I don't remember to do all of the little things I have to do. Streaming is a lot more complicated than it looks, people. It's a production. And streaming to 2 different channels with different rules on what you can and can't do, that even further complicates it. I'm glad I get to stream to that channel. It was kind of like a bucket list kind of item. So I got another bucket list item marked off. And then something else I need to put, I'm gonna get like a shelf up here to display my book so it's also visible. It's a tangible, hey, remember you did something. And considering what we do on Mondays on this channel about helping people with mental disorders and helping people who live with people who have mental disorders, I like being able to post that up there because that book is all about trauma and living after it. Because if it don't kill you, you have to live with it. And so it's all about redefining yourself. Not that, you know, there's a period of time where, yes, you are the victim, but can you take that experience and transform yourself into a survivor? Because that's what you also are. but some people take a little bit longer to realize that. And Monday's stream is definitely going to be talking about that concept of redefining yourself from I was a victim to I'm a survivor. Speak you. Speak you. See, I thought I heard them come home and they didn't send me a text message. Like, what are you people doing to me? Supposed to give me a warning. There's just a slight bit of run that you have to get. And you gotta do it before you get, you have to definitely jump with that momentum before you hit that, because if you hit that spike wall, you lose all of it. It's I like it. It's good. It's different from what I've seen before. So good job, Speakio. I really like your levels, and the guy who streams on the Extra Life channel after me on Fridays, he would do your Super Mario Maker 2 levels. He said the same thing, that your levels are always very inventive and a fun experience. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was in the right spot. I was, but I didn't have enough run. What run I'm going to get from it. So yeah, keep on keeping on. I'm actually, when I go through things like the marketing department and stuff like that, I'm always looking for some familiar names, and yours is definitely on that list. So, do you, yeah, it's a matter of how well do you know, how well can you be. This one, it's how subtle can you be while in doing the things. It's not just, there's more than just button mashing on this. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong right there. No. The levels that really frustrate me are the ones where they require you to have knowledge of the game that you don't have. But I mean, that's just a matter of familiarity, playing more. I only play this game once a week, so there's a limit in how much I'm going to improve and retain amongst all the other things I'm doing. Because I mean, I would love to be able to stream more during the week, but I don't have that kind of time. Not right now. I have too many other projects going on. And I do have a part-time job that I have to do. Yeah. Yeah, like the idea of using momentum. It's a new concept, and so you start off with it a little easier, and then you rev it up. The difficulties I'm having are just me being... I know what to do, and I'm still messing them up. But that's just on me. That's on me. Hey, no, come back here. Come back here. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Hold on, someone messaged me. Give me a second. Somebody messaged me. Controller when you switch, the controller when sometimes when you switch back doesn't necessarily realize that I'm hitting a button, so I have to hit a different button, like that button. All of these jumps are difficult, but it's that last one is definitely the most difficult. Not having the freedom of using the safety of the ceiling I'm thinking ahead to what I need to do, and I'm doing it too early. There we go. Haha. Oh. Was that you meant about paying attention to the spikes? Yeah, to know that they're on the side, yeah. Not too soon. Close. So close. Oh, why did it go to the right? I didn't tell you to do that. Is there more of a hidden space up there that I'm not seeing? Or is it just the oh, thank you for putting that there. Oh. Making that slow was a nice change. Because you get used to a certain speed at this point. So that's a nice change up. Made it hard to account for. So while I'm struggling my way through this one, I want to make sure I let everybody know that Monday's talk stream is going to be a bit difficult and be a heavy topic. So I just want to make sure everybody knows, if you come on Monday to the therapy show, call it therapy show, but it's just us, the talk show, that this Monday's show is going to be particularly something else. I meant to have a command for it so that I could just post it, but oh man. Come on. Okay. Oh, I gotta do it all over. I really wish they would let you guys attach those things to the save points. I really wish they would give you a little more freedom in how you place them, because I could see on a level like this with the momentum, such an important part of it, being able to attach one of those upside down to the top that you have to sling yourself up to get would be a cool function. And I know you could just have it be a very high platform that you can jump through. But it would just be cool to set it so it's right at the apex, that if you want to get it, you really have to... They want there to be blocks under it so you don't just fall. Plus they don't save your momentum. Yeah, but if you okay, so let's pretend for a second that there's one up there at the top, right? That you fling yourself up to. Okay, so you don't save your momentum, but you're not going to die once the thing starts and you fall down. You're not going to die. I mean, but personally, if I was doing it, I would probably do it after that one right there. So after I've done all the effort to get through that second one right there. But yeah, I'm going to gain the momentum again right here. soon as I drop back down. I understand the restrictions in terms of it's good to have some things that you can always count on. You know that when you get that, it's going to be on the ground, it's going to be stable, and you hit it, and you're good for right there. I get that, but I just think that there should be some places where you can adapt that a little bit, and it's just up to the gamer to realize, okay, this function that I'm used to is not going to work the same way as I'm used to it. And I realized after I did it that trying to get it on the down. I just want to get through this one now. I thought I hit it on the down, but I guess I just jumped too high. So the I get it. I do it exactly right 2 times in a row, and then the third time I do it, it slings it. I do it a split second too late, and it flings me into the. I see what you mean about looking to see, but I mean, there's only so far up that tunnel that I can see. That's another thing I wish they would give us, is the ability to say, unhook the camera from like in a single direction, like have a function where we can like press one of these buttons right here or something to unhook the camera from us and let it move, so that instead of it being centered on where he is, we can fling it up as far as we can, but have him still be visible right on the bottom. You know, that kind of function. There's a game that did it. I don't remember what it was. Some side-scrolling game that was like that, but I just don't remember what it was. So glad there's a save point right here, because this will be rough. Let's get that timing. Next one, next one. Oh, see here. What happened? Well, I walked off onto the fire, didn't I? I was just testing to see if I was in the right. Okay, so don't walk too far that way. There's a whole nother layer to that one that I wasn't seeing. Shoot, what did I do wrong? Oh, see, this is what I mean. You get more and more creative with the same. with the same concept. There's no chance of recovery. Is this one of those ones that I can shoot the spike, shoot the ball down on just in case? It sure is. I'm just not getting that sling right on that one. Not timing that one right. No. Jumped too soon. What? Yeah, the big jumps are fun. No. I don't understand what I'm doing differently. I'm I don't know why I'm doing the exact same thing, but sometimes it throws them off. Sometimes it throws them off at that too sharp, like that flat angle, and I don't know what's doing that. That's exactly what I was doing before to get up there, and now it's throwing me short. Are those things... No, they're exactly timed. I mean, it's just barely hitting it. Nope. There's no forgiveness in that jump. You commit to it or you're done. Wasn't paying attention. I didn't push down. I didn't push down. I swear I didn't push down. What? Again, he went. I'm pushing straight to the right, and he started to come off like early. He started to come down. I don't know why it's doing that. I did it again. I started to run forward, and it dropped him off the bottom again. I don't know what's doing that. That one I know I jumped too soon. That one was on. That one I could wrap my brain around what that one was. That I didn't jump too soon. I jumped exactly the same way I did before. And sometimes it just comes off at that level. On that level. point, like that flat level. No. Ah, I didn't push down. Okay, that I get. I jumped too late. But this randomly going down thing is really starting to annoy me because I'm not pushing down. I'm very clearly, very solidly pushing to the side. Missing that one. You know, little tricksy little thing here with the single block is no. There was no safe place to land that one. I've had no luck tonight with the whole slinging the box down. Every time I sling it, I go to one side. You can wait. I think that one, I know I jumped. I timed it wrong. Okay. No. So unforgiving. I don't know why this thing is suddenly sailing so far on that jump right there. Oh, I mistimed that. So I mean, you mess it up even at all, it's game over. There's no, it's very unforgiving. See, I'm only getting, this is another one of those points where I don't like that I'm only getting a couple, I get like one shot, and I don't really get a feel for what I'm doing wrong or right, because it's just so, there's no chance of recovery to try that right again, and so I have to do all this again just to get a single shot and mess up, but not really get to process it because I'm back down here doing all this stuff again. That's just a me issue. See? There is, I mean, I'm not, these right here, it's quick, so I get this, I know, but that one, it's, because there's no room for error, I don't get really any chance to think about, okay, what can I do differently? Because it's so hard to get the momentum just right, and since I only get one quick practice shot at it before I fall all the way to the bottom, it's really hard to figure it out. No time to even what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I can't even. There's no chance of. Oh no! Pull out. Try one more time. So those right there. It's repetition. Rude. No. Told you no. You wait. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I landed that. I don't know what I did. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoy it. I'll give it a like. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a favorite. It was good, but I don't want to start. I don't want to restart. But that's so for me. That's because I don't know what I did. It's hard for me to wrap my brain around. You know, how did I do that? Because I don't know. I know it's a matter of controlling momentum during the jump, but I don't know how I did it. I can't look at this and say, that's how I did it. I jumped and it went up and it just happened to be in the right spot. And so I don't, so like on the other one, so you could see, because you would throw it, you could get up there, so you could see how it was going. That one I could, because there was no margin for error. That was, I think, the one time I managed to land back on the platform, so I got another chance at it. Every other time it was one shot, and then I had to fall all the way down to the bottom and get my way back up there again. So it was really hard for me to see what I was doing specifically, if that makes sense. And that's just me. Just communicating. That's all. Like what was it about it that frustrated me? Now we were talking about enjoyment. It was very good. I liked the concept. It was unique. I don't think I've seen another level that's used momentum like that. So yet again, you've managed to create a very unique level that's different from other things. I know that there's some places where momentum is possible, but I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember anything where it was that important. I mean, it was pretty much that entire level was you need to get the moment to understand how momentum works, or this isn't happening. I guess I feel like getting back to the jump only takes about 10 seconds, so it's not too bad. Unless you make another mistake. What is this madness? What is this madness? What is this? What is happening? Groot, I said no. Lay down. Now. I I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess the fact that the box made it down that far was just... It looks cool, yeah, but... Don't go over to that side. That side is not friendly. Stay away from that side. Oh, there's another one over here, so now I gotta go over here. Nah, man. So... He's not kidding. Is this like one of those falling log on a waterfall type? Maybe you need to read. Yeah, you do. That's the thing. But that those thingies right there. It's hard to account for them. And it seems like they are positioned precisely where you need them, where you need to be to actually progress up this. Like if you don't, see? If you don't go near them, there's no way. These things, it seems like these things are coming down at a rate and are positioned in such a fashion that if you refuse to go near them, you're not going to get up this. And then there's all the moving spikes. Does that make sense? Or am I just rambling again? I mean, I'm not really making progress. I'm essentially staying in the same point. In order to just get... Maybe. Just nothing. There's nothing to be able to... There's no solid nothing. Nothing that stays the same. Everything just keeps changing. There are... I've noticed... that. That's not what I meant to do, so there that goes. Yeah, I mean, there's, but you can't, I have no, I still have no idea how far up this goes, because I have yet to make it up to even or above the level of that thing. It's too late to do this. It's almost 8:30. It's almost 8:30. Sorry. What was it? It was... Whose was that? I know who... I know the person. That Tim Conceivable? I think that was that one. I don't know. Whoever's that was rough. It'll still be there later. Alright. So... Oh, see, I didn't even do the thing right. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can get it right this time. There. So, yeah. Well, thanks for sticking around. Thank you for the levels. I appreciate it, Speakio. Those were a lot of fun. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah. I'm glad I mean, I had fun working through the technical difficulties at the beginning. I still don't know what I did to get that thing where it is. But I mean, you can see, look at the bottom of my talk thing there. It's not right. Everything was jacked up, and I don't know where the zoom function for this level. Root, get over here. Lay down. I've told you no 3 times. Lay down. Now we're gonna stay just because you're misbehaving. The dog is doing what he's supposed to do, ring the bell, but he's supposed to only ring it once. So, And I know his bladder can handle waiting a little bit longer. So, all right, well, hopefully I can get these things figured out before this weekend. I mean, before Friday. And Monday's show, I'm honestly, frankly, gonna have to start 2 hours early just to make sure everything works, because I'm not gonna be able to deal with technical difficulties during Monday's show. That's just gonna make it that much harder to have the conversation we need to have. So, but again, so Speakio, do you? I think you do. You actually stream? Can't remember. Yeah, so you were doing some stream. So, oh, my bots. The gift subscription that somebody gave to my bot ran out. No more emotes for you, bot. So, yeah. Everybody give a Speakio a follow there. He creates great levels. I actually make sure that I'm following, because I'm not sure if I've asked that question before, I guess. Somebody did something. Oh, I accomplished some achievements. Yeah, I wasn't. How rude. How rude of me. There, I fixed that problem. Oh no, I thoroughly enjoy them. They're always there. How do I put this? Your levels are very well balanced, and they have a very good sense of progression of difficulty through them. So you started off, okay, this is the concept that you need to know for this level, and then we're gonna up it a little bit, and then up it a little bit, and then up it until you get to the end, and it's just like that last one. Okay, I got momentum, and then you keep upping the ante. So I like that about your levels. So keep that up. You're doing a good job. All right. Well, I will see everybody on. Okay. Fair warning. I am still not entirely sure why this key combination does this. But for some reason, when I type this, something else is going to happen. Oh my word. That's the first time in a year that command hasn't, because I had that command used before I switched to the charity one so I could trigger that thing. This is the first time in a year that typing or manual or pushing a button to get that command into chat did not trigger the final scene. It's just been triggering the final scene every single time, and I'm not really sure why, because none of those letters have anything to do with the hotkeys for it, because it's always Alt Shift plus a single digit, and none of those digits are it. I switched it just to make sure. So anyway, Fridays I stream to the Extra Life channel. This Friday I may actually have a guest on to talk about his Extra Life efforts while I play some Spyro. I'll be playing Spyro. So if you can, I would love to have you hang out there. I usually go live at 12 Central, and the plan is to end at 1400 Central, so that's 1 Eastern to 3 Eastern. But I can go longer because no one's after me. But I usually try to cut it after 3 hours. So, and of course Monday I'll be back here on this channel, 12 Central, to have a very serious discussion about trauma and the aftermath and the road to awareness, the road to self-awareness on the way to recovery. It's going to be a tough subject, but we'll get through it. All right, so I am going to I'm going to cast a host. I think I'm going to do this one, but let me check and see who else is on. I tend to usually do the Extra Life one after this, and I probably will, but just for the heck of it, I want to see who else is on, because I want to see if there's somebody who I haven't been able to host in a while. Oh, Almighty Zing is doing an Extra Life stream. That's possible. Obviously the Extra Life channel's fine. But it's somebody new this time. Not sure who that is. Normally this time of day there's a different one on there. Maybe he's just going long because the other guy's late. We do that sometimes when they're... Level Up Lady. Okay, so there isn't really anybody I haven't hosted in a while, but I think I'll do Level Up Lady because she's been a long time supporter of the channel. She lurks a lot. She definitely hangs out with my online day stream, so that's who I'm going to go host after this. All right, so thanks everybody. Thank you, Speakio. Thanks, Captain Oz, for hanging out, for all the hosts earlier and sticking through my frustrations with OBS. I'll see you guys on Friday or Monday, whichever one works for you. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye. Okay. See? I'm pressing the mic off button. The mic off button. And what time is it? 1 hour and 50 minutes ago, I fixed that so that it would work properly. And I have changed nothing yet. Here we are. I press it. It's my issue. They won't just... It should be doing neither of these things. Either triggering another source and turning the one off, or switching it back. None of it. I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it manually. So, well, I mean, I can just go to the insane with it, so. Alright, thanks everybody. Catch you next time.